friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki and welcome back to Minecraft. I'm so excited to have you guys here today because we are getting busy. We have finished up for the most part with our Halloween event preparations, so now I am free to actually work on some of the projects that we have been talking about. So you may notice we are in a little bit of a location here. Let me bring you guys. Ooh, I already showed it to you. Just part of it though, that's okay. Because we're gonna take a look at it in a minute. So I have taken Bear and Cookie out into the wilds, and we've even got Taima here hanging out, and we are just on foot from our home, which is out that away, and we made a nice not a footpath, but we made a clearing to this area so we can actually start working on our conservation zone. So let's go ahead, and I need to unhook Taima here. Hopefully none of the dogs picked that up. Okay, I'm gonna need that. Thank you, Cookie. Let's go ahead and take Taima and kind of show you around a little bit. So we've already explored this area. This is where we went swimming with the orcas and the whales. Probably gonna need to take out that slime island if I'm honest. But right out through this way is where all of these beautiful whales were the other day. It looks like a few of them are still around, yeah, and possibly a little pufferfish down there. Hi, little one. And yeah, we kind of had this conversation. We decided that this is going to be the area that we want to start all of our conservation efforts in, and you know, that includes releasing animals back into the wild, having a breeding program. So there's just a ton of potential of things that we can do here, and this area is going to be perfect for a marine research center. So I'm thinking what we could do when we're ready to kind of start that little branch, almost like a franchise. If you've ever played Planet Zoo, it's kind of how I'm thinking of it. We're gonna have to think of a name for like our overarching kind of society. I don't know how you refer to it, but we need to think of a name for it, but the marine kind of branch of that, we'll just call it a franchise for now. The marine side of that, I'm thinking it would be really cool to kind of just spread out some netting right through here, and then we can bring in some of the orcas or some of the other marine animals to this section right here. They can have this nice big area for us to do work on them or study them, you know, tame them and tag them, and then release them back into the wild. It is a little bit stressful instead of just going straight up to them, but considering that like Minecraft doesn't have like really awesome like boats to take out and kind of do like full-on expeditions in, I think this is kind of a nice medium, you know, in between, where, you know, we're not doing anything crazy where we're capturing the animals and putting them in tanks and things like that, but we are, you know, just kind of going out, bringing them into this area, and then releasing them out. So let me know what you guys think about that. I think this is a really pretty area to do it. We're right attached to the water, and it's just kind of herding them in and then sending them right back out on their way after we have done what we needed to do with them. So I'm thinking right here is going to be a beautiful spot for that. And if we kind of circle back to what we're working on today for the avian center, if this whole area, so this is an island, thank you, Flint Chicken, I don't want that. So this is an island. We've got some Asian elephants here as well. again, probably got to figure out where they belong. I do know that they live in forests though, so I just picture them to be a little bit more of a tropical climate. But you know, we'll have to do our own research on that. But this whole island that we have, which is pretty large, we're gonna have a quite a bit of space, and I'm sure we won't even use all of it. Hello, toucan. I wonder if that's the toucan that kept swooping into, no, I bet that's the one that kept swooping into the water. And look, this orca is still here. Oh man, that is amazing. And then the tiger sharks as well. Whole little family of toucans. Hi guys. Man, I love all the wildlife we have in our world. There's just so much to be seen just around every corner. Oh, we've even got a tiger shark in the river here. We should confirm, because I've just been assuming that these are tiger sharks. I'm pretty darn sure they are, but let's do it. Let's confirm. We need our data book. Now I'm gonna make the dogs sit just to make sure that they don't try to throw a fit if I get bitten. Hopefully I won't. Now I believe these ones are the ones that will like take out your boat and stuff. Okay, yep, that's a tiger shark. We unfortunately do get a big freeze frame. Oh look, it's a calm one. Well, that's nice. Tire swing in a brush again. Tiger sharks aren't picky with what they eat. They'll snack on fish, seals, birds, turtles, and even floating garbage. These sharks live anywhere where there's temperate or tropical water to hunt in, so they sometimes get too close to swimming humans for comfort. Persecution, killing, and harvest of shark fins is their biggest threat. They are worldwide. Very cool. Okay, we don't have time to go over that too much because I do have an oxygen meter this time, but that's cool. I'm glad the shark just didn't like attack us. That's really awesome. Also, you are a beautiful toucan. I don't think I've seen this color before. That is really gorgeous. I don't want to lose Taima, but there is one more animal I want to take a look at that I've been seeing out of the corner of my eye. And I can't forget my puppies. Taima, where did you go, sweetie? I last saw you this way. Oh my gosh, Taima. Taima's like, okay, we're here to show them what we've been building. Can we please just get back to it? Yes, we will. We will, Taima. But first, I saw some interesting reptiles over there that I wanted to take a quick sneak peek at. Okay, Taima, I'd prefer that you don't wander off again. Let me just put you on lead. We'll swim over this tiger shark. I'm so glad that it's friendly. Ever since I heard about Honesty getting kicked out of that boat, I've kind of been afraid of the sharks. Okay, and then where is that reptile I found? Ow! Oh, it's okay. No, puppies, no. Puppies, no. Puppies, no. Puppies, no. Puppies, no. Puppies, no. Sit. Bear, you too, sit. Something died. Something died because we have XP. Okay, well, you're a Komodo dragon. I'm sorry, your friend just got killed. I feel really bad about that. Okay, puppies. Maybe Taimo's right. Maybe Taimo's right. We shouldn't have gone and taken a look at these guys. Duly noted. We'll listen to you next time, Taima. So sorry. Hopefully there's 3 and you didn't like lose a mate. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, and now the sun is going down, so we definitely need to get back to our bed. It's so easy to get sidetracked in this world. Man, there's so many toucans here too. I think I've seen like 5 of them. Okay, I'm pretty sure one of the pups picked up that lead. And let's go and actually show you what I've been working on. So, obviously this is, we're working on Skywatchers, which is our avian center. and I went into a creative world just to kind of get a little bit of a feel for how I wanted the building to be laid out and make sure my color palette looked how I wanted it to look. And yesterday, I did try to record yesterday, but the game was having all sorts of crazy like lag spike issues, and I looked at the console and it was saying that a zombie with my same player ID kept spawning and it kept giving errors, so I had to teleport and go find that zombie and kill it. So that's kind of interesting. It's like my my twin or something, my clone, my dead clone, kept bogging down the server. So that's taken care of and everything seems to be running a lot more smoothly, thankfully. So I did have to scrap yesterday's recording, so apologies if things are a little bit late. That is kind of why. Oh, hi, Taima. So anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at kind of what I have started here. So right here, obviously I've got some scaffolding and stuff going on, but right here I'm thinking is going to be the entryway. We definitely want to dress it up and everything, but I also really like that it's kind of hidden away in the forest a little bit. It'll be a little bit taller, so you know, it's not going to be like super duper hidden, but I like that it's kind of in the forest. And then we'll come through, and then I have left this big space open because you remember the potion shop sign in New Beginnings town? I want to do something a little bit similar here so we can actually get like the full name of the building and do a custom chisels and bits sign. I think that would be really, really awesome. So I've kind of left that area big and open. And then I'm thinking that we're going to do windows here, and then we're just going to do a little bit of striping with this blue as kind of an accent color. And I think it's going to look really good. And I like the way that the birch looks with it too. We're definitely going for like a modern building. So we're just going to do like a flat roof here, and then these guys are going to come up on the side, probably do 2 stories, and then back here we're going to do a big long hallway. I'm thinking, you know, we'll have a reception desk right here, some of the actual like egg and incubators and, you know, big official things are going to be going on in these 2 floors, and then we'll come through, and then there will just be a big long hallway with enclosures on either side, with the different biomes and the different birds that we can hatch out. So that is my plan. I'm not sure that I have all the materials I need. This is something that's definitely going to take a little bit of time, and then I need to kind of become familiar with the replay mod and see if that's something that I can even do as far as actually recording doing a build, and that will kind of up the production value I think a little bit, but I'm not ready for that quite yet, so I'll just kind of bring you guys back at different points during the building, and we can kind of see where we're at, and you guys can follow along that way. So thank you so much for joining me for this building, and like I said, I will get a little bit done, go as far as I can, and I'll bring you guys back in for some check-ins. So wish me luck. Okay friends, I've made a start. I have currently run out of marble, so I'm gonna need to either go back to my base or mine some up. I'm not sure if I'm completely out and I just have some hidden somewhere, but let me show you the progress that we've made. So I've got each side of the building up and worked a little bit out on some of the walls. I'm kind of playing with the idea of having walls here instead of just the regular stone. So let me know what you guys think about that. I also thought it would be really cool. I'm sure I could never pull it off. I could probably, I should start with, how cool would it be to have some sort of statue or something right here? And I was thinking it would be really, really cool to have like a phoenix or some kind of bird in the middle there, because we've got quite a bit of space. Or at the very least, if I can't do that, possibly just doing a big old egg right there. I feel like I could at least get an egg done. So that is kind of what I'm thinking for that space as well. Or we can leave it because this is obviously going to come up and it'll just kind of be like a 3-tier building there. And then I did go ahead and move back this space. This is just to kind of help me with visuals for the room and keeping everything symmetrical. But this will be the entryway, and then I'm hoping to have like a reception desk maybe in this like corner here. And then we can go through the hallway and have it open up, and these are going to be the 2 areas that we go to actually do some of the incubation and the identifying of the eggs and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working with here. Of course, the sun is going to be going down. Also, I've had this little black sheep hanging out with me this whole time, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I want to give her a name. I don't see any relatives of hers around. So she's just kind of been hanging out. Let's shear her for just a little bit of fun here. Hello, Miss Ma'am. I'm going to take just a little bit of your wool. We got some Frisian black wool. Perfect. How fun would it be to like get a little like wool and dye shop going up and have like a bunch of the different sheep around as well, and have a little tender to them. Gosh, what are they called? A shepherd. And we could even have a German shepherd with the shepherd. That would be cute. So, aw, you're laying down. You're so sweet. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working with here. Like I said, the building's gonna definitely be big. It may take up this whole area depending on the different biomes. And then it's probably gonna be something that we build up over time, because, you know, I'm not 100% sure of like how many biomes and stuff we're gonna need. And we'll do like these big like glass domes perhaps over the different areas, so you get plenty of sunshine. Now, I don't really want to ruin this area too much. Did my dogs take that? You sure did. Cookie, you're always the one taking the leash. I swear, Cookie is so mischievous. Like, Bear never gets into trouble. Cookie is always doing something to get into trouble. Always. Cookie. Anyways, I did see huge marble deposits, over this way. Now, I don't really want to, like, ruin my landscape or anything. So, but it's just so tempting. Look at how much there is. Maybe we can leave the facade and then just carve in and take a whole bunch of the marble. Let's see. Also, I can't remember. I think this was in the episode that I ended up not being able to air. But there is like some nether like leaking into our world right here. Let me see if I can safely get down into it. But yeah, look at this, you guys. And you know, as a ranger, as someone who is looking after our world and making sure everything is safe, I feel like this is gonna concern us a little bit and something that we're going to need to take care of. So this exists right over here, and there is a little bird that I wanted to take a look at. Are you disappeared? I did find out that unfortunately these super fancy binoculars do not tell you the species that you're looking at with these birds, which is quite unfortunate. I was really hoping it would, but we just saw a glimpse of a little one. So yeah, anyway, Taima, how good of a jumper are you? Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, look at all this marble. So Also, I need to figure out if this is the marble that I need, because there are two different types of marble in our world. Is this all quark marble? I think I need chiseled marble, but I might be able to turn it into chiseled marble. So maybe instead of ruining everything, let's just do a little bit of a facade and kind of dig into the land here. Is that a sheep? Oh yes, it's another sheep. Your friend is currently over by my building, by the way, hanging out. You may want to find each other. Oh, and then look, I think this was also in my previous episode, that I had to scrap. We've got a Bengal tiger out in this area, which is so cool. And I even found like an Indian gharial as well. So all sorts of really awesome animals out this way. And all of these guys are going to need a place to hang out. So we have got plenty of work to get done, that is sure. That is for sure. All right, so let me see if I can maybe just go ahead and put Taima in my pockets here. Let's see, we can probably just do this guy. The horses will go in just about anything. Perfect. And let's see how deep this marble goes. And if it's the marble that I need, can I... Oh, I think it's in this one. Can I turn you into the marble I need? That is the question. I can. Okay. Perfect. Well, I think... Yes, I'm digging straight down, I know. Will I regret it? Who knows? Oh my gosh, there is so much marble. I hear a spider. Okay, slight regret. Not too bad. There's the spider. I wasn't prepared for combat. There you have it. And torches. Torches are also a good thing. Found ourselves a nice little cave, friends. Not quite sure what is off that way, but we've got plenty of marble. And let's see where this goes. Nowhere. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to be mining up a whole bunch of this marble and making sure that we have enough for being able to complete that build. So I do think it's still going to take a while, but we can at least make sure that we have all the materials we need. And then as long as we're doing it this way, okay, well, maybe not. Okay. Hi, I don't want you. Oh my gosh, can you go away, please? Thank you so much. Why do we have lava like this far up? It's so interesting. I think I might, well, first of all, my packs are way too full. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get this sorted. I'm gonna see what is going on with all of this lava around here. See if there's anything fun in this area. And I will bring you guys back once I've got a little bit of this taken care of. Guys, we're back at the building site, and my goodness, we had to run through a bunch of skeletons and creepers, and my pups were back here waiting, but it was so cute. They were sitting, and I'm just like running for my life away from a bunch of skeletons and stuff, and they actually hopped up and fought them. So thankfully we're back. We've got Taima hooked back up, and I went ahead and shifted over a bunch of that marble to the chisel marble. So we should be good to go. The puppies already got a nice snack, so let's go ahead and set them down. And you know what, do I actually have we could make a little puppy area. No, I don't have their food bowl and bed with me. Oh, shame on me. I need to grab that again, or I could make the pups carry their own beds and stuff. That would be pretty handy. Well, I'm sorry guys. Next time we go out, I'll make sure to grab your food bowl and your beds so you can have a nice comfy area while mom works on some stuff. So, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with the side of the building. I guess so if we have that blue on the inside, that is going to wrap around. We're going to be able to see it inside. But this does look kind of funky, stopping it there. I guess if you're kind of looking at it as like a band, it is going to wrap around the whole building. So I think I will have to switch this out for, oh, also we need to heal up our tools because they are getting very low. Yeah, I think this is all gonna have to be the blue onyx. So let's grab some of this back out and kind of wrap all this up. I don't have the window plans for this side yet either. What am I doing? So we're just gonna have to see what we have planned. I definitely love a lot of windows in buildings, so don't be surprised if I do quite a few more. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna tinker around with a few more things and bring you guys back once we have a little bit more progress. Okay, my friends, it has been a little while since I have recorded. Boy, this episode is going to be all sorts of mismatched together, but I had a visitor at my house, so I wasn't able to record at all that week. So unfortunately, this episode is coming to you pretty late, so I do apologize for that, but I have made a little bit more progress on Skywatchers, and I can't wait to show you, so let's go ahead and take a look. So I think this is pretty similar to when you guys saw it last, just the front face of it. I did try to add a little bit of detail up top just to give it a little bit more depth. And I do think that looks pretty nice. And then when we come in here, we've already seen these sections. I have kind of filled this out. And you can see we've got a lot more stuff going on in the back there. Here I was thinking we could have just like a little closet or something. Just really got the rough layout. We don't even have lighting in the in here yet. Something also pretty cool is we've got the block craftery doors here. So I didn't want to, like, I didn't have a good way up to the second level, and I didn't want to add another set of stairs. So we can just come up through the roof here and have access to this side as well. It always seems to, like, the sun always seems to be going down when I decide to record. And then out here is going to be the actual divided sections for the different animals. We've got a 9x9, so I think that's going to be a pretty good space just to kind of raise some of the birds up. And my intention is that each one of these sections will be a different biome that we can have the different birds in. I don't have them specifically picked out for each of the biomes. I did start doing a little bit of research on some of the birds that like we have in the mods and a couple of the common biomes, so I can kind of know what to start with. One definite one is tropical. We've got another one that is more like evergreen one, and then definitely like some wetlands as well. So but I think there's going to be like a couple of different versions of wetlands, because you've got like more tropical and then you've got some more swampy kind of stuff. So I'm not quite sure. What we might want to do is just focus on, you know, one species, or see what kind of eggs that we have the most of, and then possibly go from there and just kind of build the different biomes one by one as our need, you know, kind of fills up for them. So what I've done is kind of looked at a few of the glass pieces. So for lighting, I think we want to do these nice wall lamps inside. These ones are pretty nice. We also have lanterns that we could do as well, but I do like the wall lamps. So we'll kind of get a few and decorate with them and see if we like them. And then I was looking at some glass options for the domes that's going to go over the top of it. And I really like this screen, which is just chiseling regular glass. You have all these different options, and I do like the screen. Maybe we could line the hallway in the screen, or we could have the screen be the top portion of the dome. I'm not quite sure yet. Like I said, I'm kind of a person where I just have to see it and put it out in the world to see if I like it or not. But we do have quite a few different options. We've also got this brown stained glass, looks really nice for, you know, maybe kind of bars and replicating a little bit of an aviary type wall. And then the last one I was kind of looking at and considering is this one right here. So this is grid glass. Now we are going to need iron bars, so it is going to be a little bit expensive to do this one, but I'm thinking that it would be really smart to just get a few of the different options, place them around, maybe do one and see how we like it. And then I definitely am just going to be leaving this open towards the back for expansion. I'm not sure how many of these 9x9 areas that we're going to need, so I've got it left open for additional expansions. And then one thing I thought would be cool is I'm not 100% sure exactly how to make this work, because it would just be kind of like a walkthrough, but it could be really cool to do like a whole tunnel that runs along this whole walkway, so when you look up there will just be birds flying. But it can't just be like an empty walkway, so we might want to like connect them somehow and maybe do a divider up at the top, so they'll each kind of be separated, but they can come up and kind of hang out at the top, and then we can actually have access to them up there. I think that could be something pretty cool, but I just wouldn't want the different biomes to kind of intermingle, so I guess we would kind of have to figure that out. But yeah, so I've kind of left this top section as well for that, because I'm thinking glass and some sort of either walkway joining the two, or possibly maybe it wouldn't be like a see-through walkway, but when you access it up top, there will be like a nice area, and maybe even instead of doing a statue up in that section, we could have birds that are not going to be leaving the conservation area, and we could just have them live in this section right here and fill this with glass, and then maybe have it run all alongside the aviary through here. That could be kind of cool. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that. I think that sounds pretty fun. But I think we're at the stage where we need the glass, and I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do with that. We might also change up this bottom here. Maybe we make this blue. I'm not really sure. Maybe we do a different block. We could do like maybe some colored concrete as well, and then try and make it match the different biomes. That could be kind of nice. Pick a different color for each of the biomes and have it, but then, I was thinking though, it would be nice to be able to see through to the other side. So we could play with that, because it would be nice to have colored concrete all like throughout, and then really make each individual room like its own little thing. But then you would lose out on the glass, having it be like a completely enclosed space. So yeah, I think I'll have to figure it out, because I think just having one block of marble starting the walls I'm not a super big fan of, but again, I think I'm just gonna have to play with it and see what looks good. So let me make sure. Yeah, I think this was just all stuff that I was getting while I was flattening out this area. So I believe I still have everything I was working with in my building pack here. So I think it might be time to take a venture home, see what's going on back there, and get prepared with a bunch of iron and a bunch of glass, and then we can come back and really get started on the next portion of this project for getting all the domes and stuff ready to go. So I think that is probably where we're going to wrap it up. I'll probably leave everything here because we're going to be working here. And I think I'm going to venture on back home. I'll probably meet you guys there, and we can get, just a little bit prepped with some of the glass and kind of wrap things up because I know this video is already quite a bit of a hodgepodge. So I will gather the pups and Taima, and I will meet you guys back at home. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are back home. It feels so good to be back. Let's go ahead and let Taima rest. That was a big adventure we went on, so she is just gonna get to hang out in the yard here. It's not a proper stable. It's more set up for chickens and pigs, but that's okay. I need like a little shelf or something to put her gear in. Why don't we go ahead and just put it in this chest for now. There we are. Perfect. And Taima, you just hang out and take a nice rest. All right, and I think we've got a little bit of unpacking to do, a little bit of organizing. Things always get a little bit crazy. Hi, puppies. When you are out building and doing some projects, but nothing too crazy in here. And let's see what we can do in regards to our sand situation. I knew I was going to need some glass, so I did make a little bit of rearrangement here and smelted up what I had. So let's get a few more blocks of coal and throw that in here. This is like a super fancy furnace, and that I think eventually I can run off of biofuel. That was one of my goals that I had with all of the chickens and stuff, and potentially a lot of like excess seeds and compost material. I wanted to get some biofuel started and run a lot of our things off of that, but in the meantime our coal chickens are doing the work, so might as well use what they give us. So yeah, I've just made a little kind of hopper system with some glass. So let's take all of that out and see what our options are. So this grid glass is going to need iron bars, and then the exhibit glass is really nice because it's super duper clear. Same with the crystal glass, which I think would be nice more for like tanks and like if you have a tiger or something, you've got walls and then a few like glass panes and stuff. And then the other one we were looking at was potentially the brown stained glass, which is nice. Get some brown dye. And then the last one was the screen, and then that's just a chisel. So let's see what our options are for some brown dye. What makes brown dye? I have some cocoa beans obviously, but nothing too crazy. I've only got 4 brown dye there. Let's check. Brown dye. What make you? We got mushrooms, cattails, and cattails. I wonder how many cattails I have. let's see, how many different types of brown dye do we have? Okay, so the plant mega pack doesn't really have brown dye. So it's really just the biomes of plenty. I probably have more flat mushrooms than I do cattails. So I guess let's run out and take a look. And I guess while we're closer, let's take a look at my iron storage and see how that is going. So I have 38 blocks of iron here, and then got some molten iron there. And I've got quite a few iron, so it doesn't look like iron is going to be too much of an issue for me. But it seems like we're just going to have a little bit of homework to do, kind of getting things prepped and ready and figuring out... Oh wow, you can see it back there. That's pretty cool. It's in the smeltery getting all melted up. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to create a few samples and see what we like. So let's grab my chisel if I can find it anywhere. I'm really bad at misplacing that stupid chisel. Oh yeah, we found some really great mushrooms as well while we were working in the forest. Come on, chisel, where are you? Okay, my friends, I have gathered up all of the materials that we need to test out and see what kind of things we want to use for the dome of our aviary. So we've got some nice screen glass, maybe for the hallway where the door and the entrance is going to be. Then we have some grid glass that I think might look really nice for moving up on the dome. I have potentially some brown stained glass as well, because I do really like that texture. And yeah, that's going to be our options. We've got plenty of spare glass as well. We've got our chisel that we can use, and kind of just go through some of the options there. So I think we're ready and prepared for next time to move on to that section of the build. So I think that's where we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know that episode has been a little bit cattywampus, and I'm sorry it took so long to get out. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're excited for the center as I am. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm really excited. So definitely leave a like on the video. It just lets me know that you want to see more Minecraft on the channel, and subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I post. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.